Hey y'all, it's your man Phil here. I spent yesterday at Snetterton and this is me cycling around the circuit. I started off on Rich's Corner, which is the other side of the start and finish straight. And it's quite a struggle to get there. You have to sort of like go the other side of everything. And a bicycle, or you can actually drive around there. A bicycle is probably the best way to get there. As you can see, I'm having a lot of trouble here with my selfie stick. It kept dropping. Anyway, I've already gone past Murray's and then past Coram, and then I pop out here and we end up in the bomb hole, which is about here. Then this corner here is called Nelson, and then Brundle is where I stop, which is this little route here. Then we set off again over the bridge, and this is called the Bentley Straight. So yeah, it's a good little spot. It's quite windy. It was very windy yesterday. So you can head off all the way down the end, and you can get to see Williams and Montreal bends right at the end of the Bentley Straight. So yeah, that is Williams, that corner there. Yeah, it's pretty good. The wind is bad, as you'll see in a minute when I stop and just tell you what's happening. Well, here we are, we're at Snetterton. It's quite a blowy day. I'm on the Bentley Straight here. All the bikes have actually just gone past. There's a couple of stragglers right at the back. And maybe there's another group. These are the amateurs, I think. The people that are just learning. So they wear the orange bibs. Oh, bless him. Look, there's this one bloke right at the back. He's not doing very well. Oh, look at him. Oh, I imagine he fell off, actually. Yeah, we've got the leaders coming on the other bend over there. This is quite a good spot, the Bentley Straight, because you can see that corner there. But it's a lovely sunny day here, so that's good. Here they come. From the Bentley Straight, you can also see the Agostini, Hamilton, Oggy's corners as well, which is quite good. I should have said from right at the beginning at Rich's Corner, you can also see Palmer's Corner, which is in the sort of infield. Anyway, we head off again. This is the other side of the circuit. So here we've got Brundle, Nelson, the bomb hole, and then we head through into Coram, which is the long sweeping right-hander. You can't really see, well, you can see them go flat out there. Then we go into Murray's, which is like the famous corner where everyone really sits. It's like a chicane there. This is the assembly area, so that's quite a cool little spot where you can see all the bikes and cars getting ready. Then we head down into the pits. There's this little section here just before the pits. I think that's mainly where all the sort of family and friends end up because they don't want to walk very far. That's the podium. This is the scrutineering area. It's very busy yesterday, lots and lots of competitors. That's the little cafe and bar. There's a little stand there, and then we head up. This is Agostini. So yeah, there's a little mound. They put a mound up there for Agostini, which is there. Then we head back. We're heading down back to the CAF and go through, and I decided I'm going to do a better, slower version of going through the pits because it's quite interesting. You see all the competitors. This is kind of an amateur event for motorcyclists, and there's lots of camaraderie. You can see as I go through, they're thinking, who is this dick cycling through with his stupid moustache and silly glasses on? But you can tell it's such a gang of people. They love it. It must cost them an absolute fortune to do, but they really like it, and you can tell. And the poor little families all get dragged to come to this as well, and it must be so boring for them. But thankfully, yesterday was lovely and sunny. It was quite blowy. I'm going to say again, it was quite blowy. But just look at that. They all cram in the pits, just chilling. I suppose it is quite nice as long as you've got social media to look at. I suppose you could spend a day just scrolling on a death scroll. But yeah, look, there they are. This bloke's just trying to get it sorted. He's not really got the right gear on there, is he? And then there's this guy, this proper racer. He hasn't got the right gear on as well. I mean, it was quite warm, so I suppose if you've just been racing, it's going to be a bit hot. But that's quite, it's quite a nice little area. It's a little bit intimidating, to be honest, because they all know each other. So you know, you can't really. I suppose you can go and chat to them, but they'll probably just think I'm a bit of an idiot. But I appreciate them coming out. You know, I think this event was 16 quid or something to get in, and you could spend all day there. And it was, you know, like I say, the sun was out, so you know, why not just sit there with a cup of tea and just watch the racing. It was very good actually. Normally there's loads of accidents and people falling off, but yesterday it ran smoothly. There was nothing major, I hope. I haven't looked in the news and I don't think anyone's hurt themselves. But yeah, they also had little MZs. There's some, I don't know if they're here. The MZs tend to be parked out here, and I find them quite funny. Little 2-stroke single cylinder weird things. They're quite cool. They're probably sort of 1960s, but yeah. And this is like the entrance. So you've got the main area there. What's it called? Yeah, you've got this is Murray's. So yeah, the main area there is Murray's. So this is where most people sit. I think it's because there's toilets right near it, and you can see relatively close. You can watch the chicane. I think we've got some sidecars coming over here in a second, and I think I'll turn the sound up for that. But look at that lovely sky, isn't it beautiful? I mean, it's great at Snetterton if you just want to see big skies, big old Norfolk skies. Anyway, here comes the sidecars. And this is the route, yeah, just a little bit of a trip through there, back to Murray's. And this is where we ended up, on the Bentley Straight, so we spent a couple of hours there, and I thought I'd put it on a time lapse. Just look at that sky, look at the clouds, aren't they beautiful? I'm not really looking too much at the racing. You can just sit there, have a little nod. It's quite therapeutic listening to the sound of motorbikes and engines, especially like 2-stroke, so you get a 2-stroke come past, you can smell that oil as well. I mean, at some point they're probably going to get banned, but I just love them. And Snetterton has got a vibe, you know, it's very chilled. I mean, just look at that, isn't it beautiful? I mean, the only thing is you don't realise how bloody windy it is. I've come home and I've got my little bald head is totally burnt. Yeah, I've no idea how hot it was. But yeah, great day. Anyway, just enjoy the rest of this. Oh, and like and subscribe.